So we're going to start standing, and make sure that you've got a block or maybe like a big book or something if you've got something like that. And let's bring the feet together, big toes together, heels just very slightly apart. Palms the hands into your prayer. If you feel like you need a bit more stability, because we're going to keep the eyes closed, you could open the feet out a little bit wider. And when you're ready, close down the eyes. Feel the energy drop down into the feet. And notice how there can be an equal energy as you drop down through the feet, reach up through into the legs and up into the torso, right out through the crown of the head. So there's an equal sense of lengthening up as you ground down. And can you be soft in your lengthening? So allow that length to be there without over tensing anything. And start to follow the breath in and out through the nose. Bringing all of yourself to this moment. Not worrying about what you've just done or what you've got coming up. Opening the eyes, releasing the arms down by your side. Let's open the legs out nice and wide so the feet are slightly turned out, and reach the arms out to the side, taking an inhale, and then as you exhale, bending through the knees, crossing the arms. We're going to take an inhale to reach up, back up, and then exhale, bend the knees, cross the arms, inhale, reach up. Imagine there's a string at the crown of the head, and that's lengthening you up, and imagine the back is sliding up and down a wall. Pressing those knees straight out to the side. And stay with the breath. We'll just do a couple more just like this. Just for 2. 1. Sweep the arms up above the head. Palms, the hands come together. Inhale. And then exhale, draw the hands down through the center line. And take the hands to the thighs. And then just tilt yourself forward. And then taking a twist to your left shoulder, you can turn the right fingers in and let that left elbow bend a bit. Press the right thigh out with the right hand. And just breathe here. And taking an inhale back through center. We'll just swap it around. So bending through that right elbow, pressing that left thigh away from you. Take one more inhale, and then exhale. Just come to center, bring the hands down in front of you and rotate the feet to parallel. And we're quite early in the practice, so you might feel like you just want to stay upright. You might need to keep the knees slightly bent, so feel free to do that. If you've got space, you can start to draw the kneecaps up and walk the hands back in between the feet, or just to where you can. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. We won't stay here for too long. We're just warming up. And then let's rotate around towards the front foot and the left foot, bending into the left leg, and then step the right foot forward. So stepping into your Uttanasana, feet hip distance apart. Again, knees can be bent. You might want to hold onto your block here, just staying a little bit higher, or just hands to the shin bones. There's just couple of different options there. If you want to take hold of the elbows, you can. Anyone who wants a bit stronger, hands, forearms can come to the calves, and then start to pull the torso towards the legs. Lifting the shoulders away from the ears. Long, smooth breaths. And then releasing the hands, bend the knees and spinal roll all the way up. Letting the head be the last thing to come up. Bringing the feet together into your Tadasana. Reaching down through the fingertips, grounding down through the feet. Inhale to sweep the arms up, looking up towards the thumbs. Draw the belly button in. And then exhale, folding down. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, fold. Bend the knees, step the right leg back. Coming down to that right knee, release the toes. Make sure that you've got the block handy here beside you. Take an inhale to reach the arms up. Trying to have them alongside the ears. Spiral the little finger inwards and upwards. And from here, we're going to bring the left hand down onto the block. So just choose if you need it to be up on its highest point or a little bit lower. And then start to reach the right arm over towards the left. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Keep grounding down through that right knee. Feeling this beautiful opening through that right side body. Keep breathing. And also into the right thigh. And then inhale, coming back up with that left arm. And then exhale, bring the hands down. Just pop the block out of the way. Tuck the back toes under, stepping back into your down dog. Inhale to come forward into plank. Exhale, knees, chest and chin down. And just release the belly, release the toes. Hands nice and wide. Taking an inhale, coming up into your wide cobra. And then exhale, release. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, lengthen up through the crown of the head. And exhale to release. 1 more. We're going to hold it up there for a few breaths. Try to lift the belly button away from the mat. Reach the tailbone towards or in between the heels. And try to lift the kneecaps off the mat. Take 1 more inhale. And then exhale, releasing it down. Hands underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes under, pressing back into your down facing dog. Take 1 breath here. And then step the right foot forward in between the hands, coming down to the left knee. Release the toes. Reaching the arms up. Lengthening up through both sides of the waist. Reaching up through the little finger, fingers. Take your block, pop it onto the right side of your mat, and then let's lift that left arm up, reaching out over towards the right side. Try to keep both shoulders facing the front of the mat. Try to keep the breath open. Take 1 more inhale. Stay for the exhale. And then let's inhale, coming back upright, releasing the hands down. Let's pop the block just out of the way once again. Tuck the back toes under, stepping back into your down facing dog. Inhale to come forward into your plank. Come down to the knees. So we're going to come in half chaturanga and then releasing all the way down. Hands nice and wide. Inhale into your cobra. Exhale, releasing down. Hands underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes under, pressing back into down dog. Just take a breath here. And soften through the knees, look forward towards the hands, just stepping the right foot forward and the left foot forward. Take an inhale, halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Sweeping the arms back up to standing inhale, palms of hands together, and exhale, folding down, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, exhale, fold. Bend the knees, step the right leg back. Stay on the ball of the right foot, coming up into your crescent moon lunge. Try to bend a little bit deep into that front leg as you reach the right heel back. Can you squeeze that right glute to lift the right hip up a little bit more? I'm going to take an inhale to lengthen out through both sides of the waist. Try to straighten the right leg. And then as you exhale, bend through that right knee. Draw the arms down by your side. So reaching the right knee down towards the mat. And then inhale to try to straighten that right leg. Reach the arms up. And then exhale to bend. 2 more like that. Inhale, trying to straighten. And exhale, bend. 1 more time. Inhale, try to straighten. And then exhale, bend. And taking an inhale, reach that right heel back, lift the arms up. Exhale, bringing the hands down, step back into your down facing dog. Inhale to come forward into your plank. Option for full chaturanga, exhale, halfway down, press through the feet. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Let's hold it here for 3 breaths. Try to slow down the breathing. Stay with the body. On the next exhale, soften through the knees and just step 1 foot forward and the other foot forward, folding down. Inhale into your halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Sweeping the arms back up to standing, inhale. Palms of hands together. Exhale, folding down, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, step the left leg back. Staying on the ball of that left foot, lifting the arms up. Just coming into your crescent moon lunge. This time squeeze that left glute to lift the left hip up. Take an inhale, bend a bit deeper to that front leg, reach the arms up, and then as you exhale, bend into that left leg, reaching it down towards the mat, sweep the arms down by your side, and then inhale to press that left heel back. Exhale, bend into that left knee, draw the navel in. Inhale, press that left heel back, reach up through both sides of the waist. Exhale, bend. We've got 2 more. Inhale, pressing it back. Exhale to bend. 1 more time. Inhale. And this time, let's bring the hands down by the front foot. Step back into your down facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Reaching out through the crown of the head, draw that belly button in. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Press through the feet. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, so up face dog. Exhale. Adho Mukha Svanasana, so you're down facing dog. Take 3 breaths. Softening through the knees, you're stepping 1 foot forward and the other foot forward, folding down into your Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. From here, bend the knees, sweeping up into your Utkatasana, so your chair pose. Try to bend a little bit deeper and shift the weight slightly back in the heels. And eyes can just be looking down on the diagonal to keep the back of the neck long. Or if you feel okay, you can lift the eyes in between the hands. Reach out through the fingertips. Keep the breath there. Let's take an inhale to scoop up through the belly, lift through the sternum, exhale, sit down a bit deeper. 1 more time like that. Inhale to scoop up through the belly, lift through the heart. Exhale, folding all the way down. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the knees, step back into your plank. Taking an inhale, exhale, Chaturanga. Press through the feet. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Just 1 breath here. Inhale to reach that right foot up towards the ceiling. Keep the leg parallel. Exhale, bring the knee to the center of the chest. Little hover and hold. And then inhale to press it back. 3-legged dog. Exhale over to the right tricep. little hold. Inhale, press it back. Exhale over to the left tricep, little hold. Inhale, press it back. Exhale, knee to center, step it forward. Sweep the arms up into your crescent moon lunge. Inhale. Exhale, plant that left heel down, strain the front leg, and you might want to step the left foot a little bit further forward. We're going to come into our Trikonasana. Reach the arms out, take an inhale. Exhale, leaning out through both sides of the waist. This is somewhere you might want to use your block. Otherwise, hand can be light on the shin or the ankle or back of the hand to the inside of the leg. And if it's okay on your neck, turn the head to look up towards the left hand. Keep grounding down through the outside edge of that left foot. Trying to bring that right shoulder forward and having it really right underneath that left shoulder. Two more breaths here. And then inhale, coming back up to standing. Rotate onto the ball of the left foot and then reach the arms back up into your crescent moon lunge. Let's take one more inhale, lengthen up. As you exhale, bring the hands down by the front foot a little bit further in front. This is again somewhere where you might want to use your block. And then lift that left leg up into your standing split. Draw the belly button in, let the head relax down. You can plant the hands flat. Try to squeeze that left glute to lift the left leg up without opening up the hip. Option to place that right hand behind the calf. And if you want to go for a little balance here, you could just try to release that left hand. Even if it's just for a couple of breaths. Release the hands, bend through that right knee, stepping that left foot back, plant the hands down, down facing dog. Inhale forward to your plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. One breath here. Sweep the left leg up, three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, bring the knee to the center of the chest, little hold. Inhale, sweep it back. Exhale over to the left tricep, little hold. Inhale, press it back. Exhale over to the right tricep. Inhale back. And then exhale, center, stepping it forward. Coming up into your crescent moon lunge. Reaching the arms up. Inhale. Exhale to plant that right heel down, coming up to standing. And you might just want to shorten the stance slightly for your Trikonasana. Reach out through the fingertips, take an inhale. Exhale, leaning out through both sides of the waist, coming into your Trikonasana on the left-hand side. Turning the head to look up towards the right hand. Try to slow down the breathing. Two more full breaths. And then inhale, coming back up to standing. Rotate onto the ball of that right foot and then bring the arms back up into your crescent moon lunge. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring the hands down and either bring the hands a little bit further in front or just draw that left foot back. You just want the hands in front of that left foot. Reach that right heel up, coming into your standing split on the left leg. You can plant the hands down or use your block. Keep drawing the energy up through that left leg. Draw the left kneecap up. Left hand can come behind the calf. Open breath. And then if you would like to just take a balance here, just in your own time, bring that right hand behind the left foot, or the left calf, sorry. Whoops. Not worrying if you do fall out of it, that's part of the practice. And then release the hands, bend through that left leg, reach the right foot back, step back into down dog. Inhale forward to your plank, exhale chaturanga, inhale up dog, exhale down dog. Taking a breath here. Looking forward in between the hands, come down to the right knee and then the left knee, sitting over to one side. Let the legs extend out. And then let's reach the arms forward in front of the shoulders. We're going to roll all the way down onto our back. Take an inhale. Exhale, draw the navel in, rolling all the way down. Releasing the arms for a moment, releasing the legs. Let's close the eyes just for a couple of breaths. We're not quite at Shavasana yet, but almost there. And then let's open the eyes, bend the knees up. Bring the heels closer in towards the sitting bones and have the feet parallel. And then let's take an inhale to peel the spine off the mat, bringing the arms back behind you. Try to press down through the feet to lift the hips up. And take one more inhale, press down through the feet, lift the hips up a little bit higher, and then exhale, rolling all the way back down, bringing the arms with you. We're going to do that again. This time just keep your arms down. Take an inhale, and then as you exhale, peeling the spine off. Option to interlace the hands underneath the back. Try to creep right up on the tips of the shoulders. So you can press down through the arms, press down through the feet. Very light activation through the inner thighs, just so you're not letting the knees collapse outwards. Reach the tailbone in between the knees. And if you can, try to lift the sternum towards the back of the mat. Take one more inhale, lift the hips up a little bit higher. Exhale, release the hands, rolling all the way down. Let's bring the soles of the feet together, knees open wide, close the eyes. Starting to surrender the weight of the body here. Notice what's happening in the body right now. And try to allow the breath to completely slow down. Starting to give into gravity. And trying to stay present. And then let's bring the knees up towards the ceiling. I'm going to place the right foot on top of the left thigh, thread the right hand through the center, and then try to take hold of behind the thigh or behind or in front of that left shin. Draw the legs in. Try to soften the shoulders down. Just noticing if any space opens that allows you to bring the legs in a bit closer towards you. Take one more inhale and then exhale. Try to bring the legs in tiny bit more. And then let's release that left leg down and we'll swap it over straight away. So put that left foot on top of the right thigh, thread the left hand through the center, bringing the legs in. And feeling really free to close the eyes if that feels good for you. Notice if the mind's starting to drift towards what's coming up later or something that's happened before. And not judging yourself if that's happening. It's very natural. Just gently bringing the attention back. Take one more inhale. And then as you exhale, bring the legs in a tiny bit closer if there's any space. And then let's release the legs down, extending the legs long. Just coming into your Shavasana. And make sure that you're warm. Make any necessary adjustments so you feel comfortable. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose and then out through the mouth. Just one more time like that, deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. So allowing the breath to settle back into its natural rhythm. And just as you move after the practice, as you move into your day or your evening, notice if you can be more present in your everyday tasks or activities. Shifting out of that busy mindset of just rushing or getting through things and just being with whatever is happening at that moment. Surrendering the weight of the body. And feel free to stay here for as long as you need to rest. Thank you for practicing today. Namaste.